In this exercise, you were to analyze this job aid and edit it to make it more effective by adding cues, chunking, and alignment strategies that you learned from the video. So, what was done to improve upon this is, first of all, steps were added as headers for each cell in order to highlight to the trainee that this is how to proceed forward. Now, you may think it's self-evident in a job aid, but it definitely helps the trainee to make sure that it's a step-by-step procedure. Also, a footer was added just as a second reinforcement to show the trainee how to proceed. And in particular, if for some reason the pages got out of order, because you'll see we also chunked each of the job aid sections. So there's now 3 different sections. So there'll be multiple step ones. And this way, if the pages came apart, they would know how to put the job aid back together. So you see we have starting the machine as the first chunked group. Then we have directing the snowblower, and then finally how to shut the snowblower off. In addition to those changes, as you can see, we added some additional images, and we also added the arrows to cue the trainee as to where to look. So for example, in step 1 where it says make sure the black key is in, we have that highlighted. Step 2 is referring to the choke, so there's an arrow pointing there. These cues just give additional reinforcement to the trainee in what to do. Now here in step 5, this was particularly important to add this box because it says plug it in, but we have quite a lot of things going on in this image, so it's clear that the plug we are referring to is sitting right there. In addition to those changes, if you recall from the original job aid, that there was a section with quite a bit of text. So in order to make this more effective, we chunked the information and added white space in order to offset the information. So you can see we also have a picture, and we added some highlights in terms of the numbers we refer to within the text as it relates to the picture. But you can see this section has been dramatically chunked, and a lot of white space has been used to offset what was originally communicated in the original job aid. So in summary, the things that we did to improve this job aid were we added steps, we added a footer at the bottom, we added additional images to complement what the text was communicating, we added arrows to draw the trainee's attention toward those aspects of the images we were referring to, we chunked the information into sections. So in this case we had 3 main sections, and for that last section we added additional white space in order to break up the text and to chunk the information as it related to each other.